Hello, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to Torchlight TV, where we publish news on politics, entertainment, and social activities. It is my pleasure to introduce to you another trending news today, and the headline reads, Ondo election won't be free and fair, PDP says. Alright guys, before I go into the details of today's news, if this is your first time watching any of our videos on our channel, please, there is a red subscribe button below this video. Just go ahead, click the red subscribe button, then click the bell icon beside it to remain updated always. Thank you very much. Now the news in details. According to Makinde during a press conference in Akure, the Ondo state capital, on Thursday, the October 10 poll election won't be free and fair if the Electoral Commission, as presently composed, will oversee the election, says Makinde. Governor of Oyo State and the chairman of People's Democratic Party National Campaign Council for Info State governorship election has rejected Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede as the Independent National Electoral Commission Chief Returning Officer for the exercise. According to Makinde, during a press conference in Akure, the Ondo state capital, on Thursday, the October 10 poll won't be free and fair if the Electoral Commission, as presently composed, will oversee the exercise. INEC is, however, yet to disclose the name of the collection officer for Saturday governorship election in the state. Makinde said, however, it has come to our notice that the people of Ondo will not be getting free and fair elections if the Independent National Electoral Commission, as presently composed, will be overseeing the elections. We are speaking in particular about the appointment of Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede, Vice-Chancellor of Prof.Bamire University, Ile-Ife, as Chief Returning Officer of the Ondo State governorship election. The PDP totally rejects Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede as the Chief Returning Officer. He is a known crony of Rotimi Akeredolu's son, candidate of All Progressive Congress, and hailed from Owo, the same hometown as the candidate. He cannot be a fair party in the proceeding by virtue of their association. We also want to state that Professor A.S. Bamire, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academy of the Prof.Bamire University, Ile-Ife, who conducted the training of the returning officers, is not a natural party for the purpose of this election. We therefore call on INEC to stay true to their name and replace Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede with a disinterested party. The Chief Returning Officer should have no affiliation with any of the participating parties in the election. Eyitayo Jegede is the candidate of the PDP for the Saturday governorship election in the state. Alright guys, you can see that already PDP are beginning to express panic. They are expressing panic not because they are afraid of the candidate of All Progressive Party, but you will agree with me that APC have lost their last election in Edo State, and APC will not want to lose this very election. They want to try and do all things possible to win this election. So they have started their gimmicks again. How can you bring someone that is from the same state with the sitting governor to be a returning officer? For one in our lives, let us be very truthful with ourselves. This guy cannot betray his friend. Of course, for you to be a vice chancellor, there is no way that the sitting governor will not endorse or make ways, pathways for you. And aside from that, these guys are friends. They are from the same village, they are from the same local government and everything. So PDP is like trying to tell the INEC, look, things are falling apart. You just have to do something about it. For us to have free and fair election, some people should distance interest. It should not be a matter of interest, selfish interest. It should be a matter of national interest. So how can you cannot bring two people from the same place and we are contesting? So that is what PDP are clamoring for. And I feel they should be listened to, although it is late. I don't know the state of things. I don't know if the president will this time want to also distance himself from this election, because I know very well that the president has the final say. If the president says, no matter where someone is held from, I want the election to be free and fair, of course the election will be free and fair. All this is pending until when the Electoral Reform Act will be signed into law. That is when you will know that you have superior power over your election. You will not be going around to be begging for the president's support. So in as much as that is not done, everybody is panicking. So guys, feel free to drop your comments, drop your criticism. Like I said, this is Torchlight TV. We try as much as possible to touchlight on every trending news just to keep you abreast with information. Thank you so much. You're welcome once again to Torchlight TV.